Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I am a business coach and I help women create a profitable business that they love. And I'm very excited to be live. I took a few days off. Your girl did her hair. This is my first time ever doing like passion twists. So I'm very excited. So I took a few days off to do my hair. Then I took like a Labor day to just like chill. But I'm back and better than ever. And I'm very excited to talk to you about how you can start a business for $0. So I would love to know where you're watching from. I gotta turn my fan on because it's a little hot up here. I would love to know where you are watching from. Let me know what city, what state, what country you are watching from. And if you want to start a business, put some money signs in the chat. If you want to start a business on a budget, put some money signs in the chat. Hey, Maria. I'm also live on all of my social media. So I'm live on 2 YouTube channels, my Facebook page, Instagram, and TikTok all at the same time. So I like to maximize my social media reach and I go live on all of my platforms at the same time. So let me know where you're watching from and drop some money signs in the chat if you want to start a business. Because today I'm going to be talking about how you can start a business for $0 and 0 cents. I don't know why I always do that. I love putting like a zero on my face. I don't know. I'm completely a weirdo. But anytime I say $0 and 0 cents, I always do that. But I'm going to talk to you about how you can start a business for $0 and 0 cents. You can do this with product-based businesses and you can do this with service-based businesses. The only thing with product-based businesses is that you at least need the money to put together the actual product and then sell pre-sale. But we'll talk about that in a second. So let me know where you're watching from. I'm pulling up my notes here. Let me know what city, what state, what country you are watching from. And if you want to start a business, put some money signs in the chat. If you have a desire in your heart to start a business, put some money signs in the chat because I know starting a business is not for everyone, but I know that there are a lot of women who want to start a business. Maria, you can send me a DM on Instagram. Do you have Instagram? So my Instagram handle is KRYS Krys the Maximizer. So you can DM me on Instagram. I would love to chat with you. So I want to talk to you about starting a business for $0 and 0 cents. Hey, Olivia, I'm so excited to be working with you, girl. I'm so excited to help you start your business. So if you do want to start a business, put some money signs in the chat. And I'm here to tell you, because I am sick and tired of seeing the girlies say that they're not starting their business because of funding. Like they're not starting their business because they don't have money. They're not starting their business because they need a grant. They need a loan. They want business credit, all the things, right? I'm here to tell you, you can start your business without that. When I start, thank you, Aura. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for those gifts. I appreciate you. So when I started my business, it started as a YouTube channel. I literally started with an iPhone 6, a laptop that was 8 years old, and I did not really have high expectations or intentions. I just knew that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel turned into my business. So I want to share with you how you can start a business in the next 90 days for $0. And when I say for $0, I mean the items that you need to run the business are going to cost you $0 if you do it like this. Tammy's in upstate. Hey, Tammy girl, what's your business? Let me know. Okay. So first things first, you need to decide what problem you are solving and who you're solving it for. So the best businesses solve a problem or offer convenience. So when you are deciding on your business idea, you've got to decide what your business idea is and what problem you are solving. So when I started my business 5 years ago, it was around teaching people how to coupon. So my business was, I'm going to teach people how to coupon. Couponing was my business. And the problem I was solving is women needed a strategic way to save money. Just going to the store and using a coupon is not saving money in your bank account. People were couponing every single week, still living paycheck to paycheck, still having a negative bank account, still have no savings, still not going on vacation, but they're saving so much money at CVS, Walgreens, and Target every week. It made me sick to my stomach. So my problem was I was going to teach women how to strategically save money. 5 years later, I'm a business coach. The problem I'm solving is I want to teach women how to start a business in the beginning. I want to teach you how to just get started. So the problem I'm solving is I'm helping you overcome that fear. I'm helping you overcome that unknownness. I'm helping you overcome not knowing what to do. I'm helping you to overcome like the fear of like, can I even do this? Is this even possible? Is my idea even real? So I'm helping you solve the problem of I want a business and I don't know how to start. So I'm the business coach that helps you in the beginning. Do you see how I have a business and I'm solving a problem? So you need to make sure that you're solving a problem and decide who you want to solve it for. Is your business geared towards kids, older people, younger people, couples? I have a business, but it's kind of dead. Okay, stay here, girl. Let's chat it up. Let's talk about it. Tell me what your business is. I would love to know what it is. So you need to know who is your ideal client. Who do you want to help? I want to help millennial women ages like 25 to 45. They're in a 9 to 5. They're sick and tired of it. They want to start a business. They're ready to start their business as a side hustle while they keep their 9 to 5 to pay their bills, but they want to build their business on the side. So maybe in a year or two, they can leave that 9 to 5 and be in their business full time. They crave freedom. Put some money signs in the chat if you crave time freedom. You want to be able to wake up when you want. You want to be able to set your own schedule. You want to be able to travel. You want to be able to spend time with your kids, with your family. You want to be able to have you time. You do not want to be in the rat race of the 9 to 5 world. Again, this is not for everyone. Everything is not for everyone. And not everyone wants to have a business. Not everyone desires to be a business owner, right? That's understood. But if you have that desire in your heart, it's time to act on it. It's time to start, okay? It's time to act on it. So you really got to get crystal clear on what problem you are solving and who you want to help with that problem. Because if you're not clear on those two things, your business is not going to work the way you want because you're not going to know who you're talking to. You're not going to know how you're helping them. You're not going to be able to articulate to them. Got a piece of hair in my mouth. You're not going to be able to articulate to them how your business, how your offer is going to help them. Okay. Tammy says bakery. Ooh, Tammy. So do you have a storefront or are you a home baker right now? So the next way to start a business for $0 is that you need to come up with an offer. So your offer is the thing that you're selling. So you have your business idea, which is business coaching, and then you have your offer. So I have a couple different offers. My signature offer is my Side Hustle Society, which is my 12-month group coaching program. And currently I'm enrolling in my 8-week Bring to Business Bootcamp. That is my offer. When I was a coupon coach, I sold group coupon classes in my Money Saving Academy, which is a group coaching program. And I also sold master classes. So my offer was a service, okay? It was a service. So you've got to get crystal clear on what offer you are selling. And if you are just starting your business, one offer. You should be selling one thing. If you want to sell lip gloss, great. One lip gloss, maybe 2 or 3 flavors. And hell, it's okay to start with just one lip gloss, right? But maybe you want to have a variety. You can have one lip gloss, 2 or 3 flavors. If you're starting a service, I say pick one service to start with. If you're going to sell a course, if you're going to sell an ebook, if you're going to sell one-on-one coaching, if you're going to do a masterclass, pick one thing to sell. If you're selling something physical, you want to start an online clothing boutique, you don't need the pants, the shirt, you don't need all of that at once. Pick one thing. You're going to sell blouses. Maybe you pick 2 or 3 blouses, and that's what you are selling. You're probably like, Crystal, I'm going to need the stuff. We're going to get there. But you need to pick your offer. A product, a physical product, a digital product, or a service. One. An issue I see a lot of new business owners run into is they're trying to sell too much too fast in the beginning. That's amazing, Tammy. How's it going? Is there anything you need help with your bakery? You want to be as specific as possible when you are starting. You're just starting. So one offer. Now, if you're doing a service like me, selling a masterclass, coaching, an ebook, that doesn't cost you anything to make. You can make stuff on Canva. You can make stuff in Google Docs. You can make it as a digital download and you can just sell it. You can do free Canva. Google Docs is free. If you are selling a physical product, my third tip is you are going to need a sample. So when I say you can start a business for $0, yes, but you're going to need a sample. So if in your online boutique, you want to sell shirts, you need to order the sample. Because you need to take pictures in the shirt, or you need to get your friend, your family, your cousin, your child, your niece, your nephew, your uncle, your husband, your brother, if it's for men, you need to have non-stock photos. So you're going to have to order a sample. If you do not have money to order the sample, get a gig. Nobody likes to hear this, but if you can't pick up extra hours at work, get a second shift. You need to Uber, DoorDash, Fiverr.com, pick up a gig, watch some kids. You need to do something to make the money to get your samples. Does this make sense? Please give me some likes on TikTok and Instagram if this is making sense. You've got to get your samples. So if you want an online clothing boutique, you've got to get some samples to start selling. I'm not telling you to go out and get 100 pieces of inventory, but I want you to order the samples of the things you want to sell. Because we're going to do, for product-based businesses, we're going to do pre-orders. A lot of people do not like pre-orders. But if you are just starting, pre-orders is going to be the way for you to start. Because you can order the samples. You know, I forget the woman who made this shirt, but let's just say she made this brown and bougie shirt. She makes one. If you're making your clothing at home and your heat press or your Cricut, make one for you. Make two for you. Then you sell the samples. Okay? So you're going to take pictures on your website. You're going to post them on Instagram. We're going to talk about a website in a second. Hold up, because we got a free website option. You're going to take the pictures. You are not going to buy new inventory. You're not going to go to the store and buy the vinyl and buy the t-shirts until someone pays you. So pre-order means I'm going to pay now and my stuff's going to ship in like a month. And you just be very clear that like, this is a pre-order. You can buy now from September 5th through September 12th. Orders will not start to ship until October 5th. So that way people know not to expect their orders until after October 5th. Make sense? So you want to start with pre-orders. This way you get money rolling in and then you can buy the materials that you need to create or buy your inventory. This way you're not buying 100 pieces of inventory, unsure if you can sell them. But service-based businesses are great for you to start because when I started my membership, it literally cost me $0.00. And let me tell you how. Because I set up a free website on a site called bigcartel.com. Bigcartel.com. It's a free website for up to 5 products. Okay? So I sold my course on there. So I made a nice little graphic in Canva of my course. I put the price $99. The website was KrysTheMaximizer.com. This is my course. I put the details about my course, what was included. People could go to Big Cartel and make a purchase. Big Cartel didn't charge you anything. You connected it to your PayPal. PayPal is free. All I had to do was connect my PayPal. Now, PayPal charges a processing fee of like 3%. So every time someone purchased, 3% went to PayPal. The rest came to me. I was okay with making $94 on my first course. I made $1,000. I got 10 sales of my first course. I made $1,000. But I did it through Big Cartel and PayPal. It did not cost me anything. When I started my membership, I used Patreon. Patreon has the payment processor. They do the emails. So again, they took a fee. So I charged people $5 a month. Patreon took their little fee. And I think I ended up making like $4.70 off of every person every month after they took their fee. And I could just cash out that money to my PayPal. Okay? You do not need funding. You do not need a ridiculous amount of inventory. Don't buy a bunch of inventory until you at least are making some sales and you've made at least your first $1,000. What if you have a custom design business? I've tried to do many things and failed. Okay, Lala T, when you say custom design, what do you mean? What are you custom designing? Give me a little bit more details about what you're custom designing. So you set up your free website, bigcartel.com. It's free for up to 5 products. So I had my course on there. I sold some t-shirts on there. And then when I was done selling the t-shirts, I took them down and I put some other stuff on there before I was making money. And I got a Squarespace website. I bought a website template, y'all. I still have not paid $3,000 for a custom website. If you're selling products, you do not have to start with Shopify. You can always move to Shopify later. Start with Big Cartel. It's free. Once you make enough money and you're like, okay, I can afford to pay $40 a month for Shopify. Then you move over to Shopify. Does this make sense? Start small. Start small. Okay. Now, my last tip for you to start a business for $0. Back in the day, I was born in the late 1900s. I was born in the late 1900s. A lot of us on here, probably most of us on here, were born in the late 1900s. There may be some people who were born like in 2000 because they'd be 23 right now, but I usually attract a little bit of a more mature, like 25 and older audience, right? So I was born in the late 1900s, y'all. Like the last, I was born in 1990s. I was born in the 1900s. Back then, when you wanted to start a business, okay? I'm going to answer all of y'all's questions. So if you ask me a question, I see you on Instagram, I see you on TikTok, I see you on YouTube. Let me get this thought out and I'm going to come to the question. So just stay. I promise I'm going to answer everybody's questions. So back then, when you wanted to start a business, you literally had to invest time or money in marketing. You could pay for a commercial. You could pay for a billboard. You could pay for an ad in a newspaper. You can pay for an ad in a magazine. You could pay to be on the city bus. You could pay to be on the city bench. You could pay to be in the white pages. You could pay to get those mailers. Y'all know those mailers that they send. I don't have none up here to show you the mailers that they send in the mail to everybody's daggone zip code. You could pay hundreds of dollars to do that. You could print out mailers and go door to door and hang them up. That's a lot of time investment. You could do cold door-to-door knocking, selling your product or service. You could do cold calls where you picked up the yellow pages. There was a book in the old days called the Yellow Pages, and it had everyone who wanted to be public listed. And you could, what we call smile and dial. I was a recruiter. And I was a recruiter from 2016 to 2019. And we had to cold call. I would look at people's resumes on Career Builder. I would look at people's resumes on LinkedIn if they had a phone number. Smile and dial. Cold call. Here's your resume. But people would smile and dial. Hey, Sarah, I'm selling roofing. Or, hey, I'm a plumber. And they would just call hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to sell their products or services for their business. We ain't got to do that no more because what I'm doing right now is free marketing. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, a podcast, Snapchat, Pinterest. All of these social media platforms are free. So I want you to pick your number one platform. Number one platform. When I started, I chose YouTube. Okay? I'm going to get y'all questions, I promise. Just bear with me. When I started, I chose YouTube. I built up my YouTube audience for 8 months before I sold my own products. 8 months before I sold my membership. And when I came out, my membership was $5 a month. That was the first thing I sold. But I had 15-ish thousand subscribers around when I started my membership. But I had built my audience for 8 months just on YouTube. So I would post YouTube videos and then I would take clips and portions of the YouTube video. And that's what I would post on Instagram and my Facebook business page. It's what we call repurposing. I did not create any new content for Instagram or Facebook. To this day, 5 years later, I do not create any new content for Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. I repurpose. YouTube to this day is still my main platform. So what I do is I create a YouTube video. So for instance, I have a YouTube video on how to start a business for $0. You will soon see me have a reel, a TikTok, and a short. It's going to be the same thing. I record it once because you got to record vertically. I record a short form of how to start a business for $0, tips to start a business for $0. The number one thing I did when I started my business for $0. So I'm going to create three short form videos from that one YouTube video outline that I created. Does this make sense? So I'm not creating anything new for TikTok, anything new for Instagram, anything new for Facebook. YouTube is my main platform. So when I'm racking my brain for content ideas, when I'm researching and Googling and looking and seeing what questions y'all are asking me, I make that content for YouTube. Then I break it up and I put it on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. But I create one short form video. And that same video, I remove the TikTok watermark. I post it on YouTube. I post it on Instagram. And I post it already on TikTok. You feel me? So I suggest if you are starting, you pick one platform to rack your brain and create content for, and you sell your ass off. Okay? So you want to talk about the what and the why of your business and your offer. And then you're going to let your audience know how they can purchase it to work with you. For example, I just shared with you how you can start a business for $0 and 0 cents. If you're like, Crystal, this sounds amazing, I want to start my business, I'm okay with investing a little bit of money. I just don't know the steps of what to do. I'm here to help you. If you do not have a business at all you have is an idea and you want to turn it into a business, the Brain to Business Bootcamp is for you. This is an 8-week group coaching program where I'm going to help you take your idea and turn it into a business. If you don't have an idea, that's okay. I have a process that I'm going to walk you to help pull the greatness out of you and figure out your business idea. Second, we are going to create your offer. We're going to decide, do you need a product or service based on the problem you have decided to solve in your business? Do you need a product or service? We're going to create it. Then third, we're going to price that offer because people pricing themselves. I should have not been charging $5 for my membership, but I ain't know no better. I didn't have a business. I didn't have a business coach at that point. I didn't hire my business coach until the end of that year. So we're going to price that offer based on the value, not based on what you can think so-and-so can afford. You're going to price that offer based on the value. And then we're going to end with you choosing your main social media platform so that you can start building your audience and you can be ready to sell by Black Friday. So the Brain to Business Bootcamp is 8 weeks. We start on September 12th, and we're going to meet live every single week. So imagine this on Zoom every single week where I'm teaching you. There's going to be slides where I teach. Then I'm going to shut up and give you time to work. This is a workshop. Okay, so every week we're going to meet for like an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to teach, you're going to work. I'm going to teach, you're going to work. You're going to ask me questions. You're going to work for the week. Then we're going to meet again. I'm going to teach, you're going to work. I'm going to teach, you're going to work. You can ask me questions. And we're going to do that for 8 weeks. And by Halloween, you're going to have your business. You're going to have your offer. You're going to have your pricing. You're going to have your social media. You're going to be building your audience. And you should be ready to sell by Black Friday. So this is the Brain to Business Bootcamp. So again, we start on September 12th. It's $497. Okay, I still have a few spots left. We have 2 lovely ladies who signed up. We still have some spots left. And there is a payment plan. There's a 3-part payment plan of 3 payments of $189. So this is going to fill up. We're like 7 days away. It's going to fill up. So if you do not have a business and you want to start a business, the Brain to Business Bootcamp is for you. Now, if you already have a business, you already know your offer, you're kind of sure on your pricing, you maybe have a little bit of your social medias together, you need the Side Hustle Society. That's a 12-month group coaching program where we focus on sales, marketing, and client retention. I'm going to help you create your sales plan, your marketing plan, so that you can make your consistent $1,000 a month. That's the goal of the Side Hustle Society, to get you to a consistent $1,000 per month. And then once you can make $1,000, it just takes a couple more planning and steps for you to make the $2,000, the $3,000, the $4,000, so on and so forth. But the goal of the Side Hustle Society is for us to work together for a year to get you consistently making a bare minimum of $1,000 a month with your business that is on the side of your 9-to-5. So if you're just now figuring out you want to start a business, you need the 8-week boot camp. If you already have a business and you're like, I need coaching, I need support, the Side Hustle Society is for you. So if you already have a business and you want the Side Hustle Society, I need you to DM me on Instagram or TikTok at Krys the Maximizer. Side Hustle Society is $2,000 for the year or 12 payments of $199. This is an investment for you to grow your business and make a consistent $1,000 per month. So you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram if you're interested in Side Hustle Society. If you want to sign up for Brain to Business Bootcamp, the 8 weeks, because you're like, I don't even know, Crystal, I just need help starting my business, you can sign up at krysthemaximizer.com. The link is in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. You can also DM me if you're like, Crystal, send me the link to the bootcamp. But get started. Get started. Get started. And why not learn from someone who's made multiple 6 figures using social media, selling? Why not learn from me? Like, I literally started with $0 and grew a multiple 6-figure business in 4 years. I've had my business for 5 years, but I ain't start making money until till 2019. So I say I've been making money for 4 years. I've had the business for 5 years. Okay. So let me get to your questions. So Olivia says, do you have information on drop shipping? Been drop shipping, that's why I need a service-based offer. No, I'm not a drop shipper. I have no information on drop shipping, but I can definitely help you create your service-based offer. I am not a drop shipper. I know nothing about it. The Yellow Pages could have been paper thing or huge, depending on where you lived in. Girl, mine was like a notebook Mine was huge, massive. I wish we still had some. Okay, let's see the question. So Lala T says cups, shirts, resin, keychains. I've tried to do many things and failed. So when you say you've tried to do many things, I would love to just learn a little bit more about what you've done. If you are interested in getting help and you want to potentially work with me, I do offer free sales calls. Now, it's not coaching, it's more of me getting to understand a little bit more about you and your business, and for you to understand a little bit more about me and my coaching methods, and to see if us working together in the side hustle society would be a good fit. But I would say when you're doing custom design, hopefully you're still here. If you're doing, okay, you're still here. If you're doing custom design, I would suggest to you to try to pick one or two things that are similar. Because if you're doing keychains, resin, shirts, cups, it's too much. Do cups or shirts or keychains. Pick one. Now you can have a couple different shirts, you can have a couple different cups, you can have a couple different keychains. But if you're not making any sales right now, pick one type of thing to focus on and sell the hell out of that. That's what I would suggest. Because if you're trying to sell all of them at once, it's too much. You cannot become an expert at one thing if you're selling too much. Now, think about this. When Amazon started, they were selling textbooks. They were selling books, but textbooks. I think this might have had a hole in this, like dripping like crazy. They mastered selling textbooks, books first. Once they grew, then now they have everything under the sun, but they started with one thing. Apple started with just computers, and it was years before they sold anything that wasn't a computer. It was years before the iPod Touch came. Then it was a couple more years before the iPhone came, then an iPad, and the laptops. Like, you have to start with one focus, and then once you get that good, then you can add on something else. Now, if someone says, hey, I want custom cups and shirts to match, you can absolutely offer that service. But when you're selling, sell one thing. I wonder if I could sell digital journals and books on here. Absolutely. You can literally sell anything. You can sell anything. People are selling farts in a jar. They're selling feet pictures. They're selling naughty pictures of themselves. I mean, I've seen coaching for everything. There's mom coaching, homeschool coaching. There's so many opportunities for you to sell as long as you're solving a problem. It just depends. What are your digital journals and books? What is the contents like, and who does it help, and how does it help them? You can literally sell anything. The website is bigcartel.com, like the Mexican cartel, bigcartel.com. Okay? If you want help, Jesse, if you don't already have your business narrowed down, you don't know if you want to sell journals or books, Brain to Business Bootcamp will be great for you, because then we can really narrow down what your offer is going to be and who it helps. I'm starting my hair business, and this is great info. I'm glad it's been helpful for you. Old school marketing. Yep. Social media marketing is clutch. It definitely is. It definitely is. Okay, I will do that. Perfect. Hey, D. Yeah, social media marketing is great, because old school, you got to put in blood, sweat, and tears. Even recruiter me, smiling and dialing. And then even once you get a bunch of people's resumes who apply, then you still have to call them. And it still can be cold calls, because people will apply for so many jobs and be like, what job is this again? Which was so annoying. So annoying. But yeah, you don't have to do that. You can literally sit in the comfort of your home. I finally decorated my office. Well, I put my stuff up. My dry erase boards are up. I don't know if y'all can see. I put my dry erase boards up. I put my calendar up. I put all my beautiful signs and artwork up in the office. I still have a lot more to do, but baby steps, okay? I've been trying to do an hour every single day because the office was given very messy. But yeah, you don't have to work that hard when it comes to building an audience for you to sell. Any pointers about SEO? On what platform? On what platform? You're welcome. I mean, it depends on the platform. This is bad, because I know TikTok and Instagram now are getting more SEO searchable, especially TikTok. I find myself searching on TikTok a lot more than I'm searching on Instagram. So the thing about that is you want to make sure that your captions are on for your video. You have a title on your video so people know what you're going to be talking about. And then in your caption, you're just descriptive. So I'm a lot more descriptive in my captions now than I was before, because people are literally going onto TikTok to search. One great tip is do a Google search. And what people are searching on Google is the same thing that they're searching on Pinterest, that they're searching on TikTok, that they're searching on YouTube. So if you do a Google search of what you want to talk about, so like when I decided to start a business for $0, I did YouTube research and I did Google research, and I saw what else people were asking questions about on Google, and then that also becomes fresh content ideas. And then I also make sure to put all of those keywords in the caption of the YouTube video and in the caption of the TikTok. So just whatever people are searching, you want to make sure that is in your caption. Then that way, once people do a search, you will come up, your video will come up. So, any other questions? So, again, if you are sitting here and you know that you want to start a business, but you don't know how to start, you don't know what your business is, you don't know what your offer is going to be, the 8-week Brain to Business Bootcamp is the place for you. We are going to work live every single week. And what that means is I'm going to be teaching this live on Zoom. Nothing's going to be pre-recorded. Now, you get the recording after, but nothing's going to be pre-recorded. I'm going to teach you live. We're going to workshop live. We're going to do it together. The benefit of that is that you get to pick my brain and ask me questions along the way. So as you are developing your offer, we get to talk it out. As you are deciding on your price, we get to talk it out. As you are figuring out what your business focus is going to be, we get to talk it out. And not just with me, with the other ladies that are going to be in the boot camp. So you get the benefit of learning from me, someone who's already done it, and you also get the benefit from learning from other ladies who are going through the process with you. So that is going to be the step-by-step place for you if you're like, you know what, I'm ready to start, I'm clueless. And if you already have your business, but you need marketing support, you need sales support, you need to figure out your content, you need all the things to help make your business more consistent, the Side Hustle Society is for you, and you can just send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram, and we can chat about working together in the Side Hustle Society. But I want to help you in the beginning. I want to help you when it's like a dream that you've dreamed of that you're like, I don't know if this is going to come true. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. And I'm really struggling. Like in the beginning, like I can remember back to those beginning days, and I was just like, I have no idea how I'm going to make money from this. I have no idea how this is going to be a business that I can quit my job from. And newsflash, I actually got fired from my job. I got fired on my 1-year YouTube anniversary. So I had been growing my YouTube channel for a year. And when I started, y'all, I didn't think I was going to start a business. You know what I thought? I thought I was starting a YouTube channel. And I told my sister, I just want to be monetized in a year. I just want to get my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 hours of watch time in a year so I could start making money from YouTube. It happened in 4 months. I started my YouTube channel in August. I was monetized in November. I got my first YouTube check in January 2019. So the initial money that I made from my business literally came from YouTube. But again, I did not start my YouTube channel with the intention of it being a business. I really was just like, I'm just going to go on YouTube and teach people how to coupon. Like, and if I make the money from YouTube, great, but I just need to get this out. And I was like, eventually maybe I'll sell a course, but it wasn't like I'm starting a YouTube channel so I can sell the course. If that makes sense. So what I learned on that journey is that building that know, like, and trust factor and building my audience really helped me. Because people really, really liked my methodologies. They liked the way that I taught. So when I sold something or I offered something, they bought it because they trusted me and they had built such a connection with me. So that's why I feel like one platform is super helpful. And I'm doing the same thing as I'm pivoting to business coaching. Build a Business with Krys, my YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel. I'm starting a second YouTube channel, right? I'm making that my main platform and I'm just focusing on building my audience. I'm not selling. I'm letting people know, get on my email list. I'm selling now in this live because I'm live on the channel right now, but my focus is to just build my audience and to really support them and nurture them as they're starting their business, but also letting them know because I'm starting this YouTube channel with the thought of it's a business. So I'm going at it in a slightly different manner of like, the YouTube channel is going to be great information. But if you really want to go deep, if you really want to get the big transformation, join me in one of my coaching programs. YouTube can only get you so far. You cannot talk back to me on YouTube. You can drop a comment, you can drop me a question, but I'm probably not going to get back to you for 24 to 48 hours. And it's nothing like having a conversation. It's like texting. We can text and text and text, but it's nothing like having a conversation. So when we get into these closed coaching containers, you are allowed to pull the greatness out of yourself. You are allowed to learn. You are allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to feel your feelings with someone who has gone through it, versus you just watching my YouTube and being like, okay, now I'm going to do. When you're in a coaching program, you get support, you get help. So it may not cost you anything to start up the business, but you're going to be investing your time and your money in coaching. That's one of the things I wish I would have did sooner. I wish I would have hired a coach sooner. I wish I would have got help sooner. But again, I didn't know I was starting a business. I thought I was just starting a YouTube channel. And then as that first year of me having my YouTube channel, I went to so many conferences, and God really showed me that you can turn this into a business. God showed me that I was creative, I was intelligent, and that I could turn couponing into a business and feed my family. And I was flabbergasted. I didn't know that it was a thing. So he showed me through that first year of that YouTube channel that I could have a business. So on my 1 year YouTube anniversary, I had 1 million views views overall on my channel. I go into work and I get fired. And it was one of the best days of my life. I was like instantly free. And I was like, I'm not going to get another job. We're going to make this Krys the Maximizer thing work. We're going to sell our first course. So I got fired in August. I sold that course in September. Okay, we started in September. I was like, we are going to turn this into a business. At this point, I was making almost $2,000 a month from YouTube. The YouTube money back then was good. Now the YouTube money is not so good. Okay. But back then I was making, if I was making now what I was making then, I would easily be making like $4,000 a month from YouTube. But that's neither here nor there. God put me on another journey. So I was making like $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 a month from YouTube. So I was making money. I had my membership. I was selling my course. I had money coming in. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this work. I've not worked at a 9 to 5 since. I've done gig work. I've done Instacart. I've done a lot of client work. I have a lot of client work coming up. I had one of my clients. She's like, girl, can you do this? Can you do that? Yes. I'm flying all over the country to help her. But it's just shown me that you can literally create a business doing something that you love, doing something that you enjoy, doing something that brings you joy. So if you have it in your heart to start a business, this is your notice that now is the time. This is your notice to stop waiting. Because how much does it cost you to wait? We're like 4 months away from 2024. Do you want to be making sales in January, or do you just want to start in January? If you're scared, great. Do it scared. Do it scared. There's so many things that you have done in your life scared, but you still did it. Why is this time any different? Do not let scared hold you back from greatness. I literally looked at that VP that fired me and I told her, thank you, because now I can be great. And I feel like that me getting fired completely changed my life. I got fired at 29 years old. I just knew that I was going to be working at that company for a long time. I always know that I was going to have my own business, and my goal was to leave there. I was planning on quitting. But when I first started there, I just knew I was going to work there for a long time. But God did not have that in my plans. I had prayed to him that I wanted to not be working a 9 to 5 by the time I was 30. I got fired at 29 and September, October, November, December, January, February. I got fired at 29 in 6 months. My 30th birthday was 6 months later. And also, 6 months later, COVID happened. 7 months later, COVID happened. Everyone got laid off anyway, which God was just preparing me for that because I was already ready during COVID. I was already selling during COVID. So I survived because I was making sales. It wasn't like I got laid off in March and I had to figure it out. God prepared me for that. So I did not know when I started that YouTube channel that it was going to turn into this. And now I have the pleasure to help women start a business. So you can start a business for $0. You can get some help from me. Brain to Business Bootcamp, Side Hustle Society. Excuse me. DM me on TikTok or Instagram if you need the links or you have any questions about working together. Are there any other questions before we go? The sense of being in the community is an uplifting feeling. Yes. It's a party. And my programs are chill yet fun and empowering. Like I'm such a chill coach. Such a chill coach. Excuse me. Okay. If you want to join the boot camp, you can click the link in my bio. It says Brain to Business Bootcamp. So when you go and click the link in my bio, it should be the first button. Everyone who joins is going to get their name on the Wall of Fame. So if you join tonight, when I go live tomorrow, I'll get you up on the Wall of Fame. So you can click it, or you can go right to my website, krysthemaximizer.com. Krys, themaximizer.com, but it's linked in my bio. If you want me to send you the direct link, you can send me a DM on Instagram or on TikTok, and I will send you the link. But I'd love to have you on the boot camp. The goal is to get 10 ladies. We have 2, so we have about 8. I have spots for 12, but my goal is 10. My goal is 10. So there's 8 more women that I am looking to help, and we start next week on September 12th. We start next week, and I'm very excited. So are there any other questions? Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Any other questions? I know there's usually a delay, so I'm going to wait. Are there any other questions? No more questions, yo. My fan is so loud. I wonder if I clean it, will it be more quiet? Because I'm like, why? Join the boot camp. Let's build together. Yes, Olivia's up there. Olivia said, join the boot camp. Let's build together. Yes. So yeah, everyone who joins the boot camp will get their own sticky note on the Wall of Fame, and everyone who joins the Side Hustle Society too gets a sticky note. But it's like a little in the corner. Okay. Any last questions? Hi, what's your business about? So I am a business coach. So I help women create a profitable business that they love, which is so amazing. So I help you start from scratch. I have a process that I walk you through to help you figure out what your business idea is going to be, figure out your offer, figure out your problem that you're going to be solving, price your offer. I help you in the beginning stages. I help you when your business is just an idea. I help you when you don't even know your idea. You just know you want to start a business. So that's what I do. And I also teach people how to coupon on the side. So now I'm saying, like, my side hustles, I teach people how to coupon. My main hustles, I teach people how to start a business. And I still have a whole program where I teach people how to coupon, budget, meal plan, all the things. So I still have that program as well. But my main focus is helping women start businesses, because when women have more money, they can make more impact. When women have more money, they can make more impact. And that's my plan, is to help women be more impactful. I want to become a millionaire, and then I want to help more women become millionaires. Do you work with women? Yeah, I work with women with any income, but you do have to invest. So as far as like price point, I don't have anything that's like under $500 right now for business. My Money Saving Academy helps you with couponing, budgeting, and meal planning. That's only 4 payments of $49. But I've had clients who are on fixed incomes join my business programs as well. So I do work with you, but you do have to come up with the investment. You know what I mean? So I don't have any special programs based on like your income, unfortunately. It is just a payment plan. Now, I could offer you an extended payment plan. I'm down for that. I'm down for an extended payment plan. So if there's one of my programs you're looking to join and you need an extended payment plan, I'm down for that. Just know that you may be paying for a few months before or a few months after the program ends, but I'm definitely down for an extended payment plan. I'm definitely open to doing that, to breaking up the payments a little bit more on a case by case basis. But I've helped like 4 of my clients that I've helped start businesses in the past were on like fixed incomes, like Social Security, disability, retirement income. So I have a lot of clients like that. Even more of those clients in my Money Saving Academy. Food stamps, Section 8, all the things. I've helped clients with all of that. But for business specifically, what I could do is an extended payment plan. So if you're interested in one of my programs, you just send me a DM and we can chat about what that looks like. Any other questions? Those are great questions. Y'all, I was not wearing my retainer. I felt my teeth shift like crazy. And now I'm looking at them and they looking good because I've been wearing that retainer. I'm about to go brush my teeth. Well, actually, I might drink. I still have a little bit of a margarita. So I'm going to drink some sips in my margarita. But once I'm done sipping the margarita, your girl's got to put her retainer in because she ain't playing. She is not playing. She is not playing. You're welcome. So if you have any questions about working with me, I'll just recap. The Brain to Business Bootcamp is an 8-week group coaching program where I'm going to walk you through the process of creating your business idea, discovering what problem you're going to solve. We're going to come up with your offer. So we're going to figure out if you're selling a product or service to help your ideal clients solve said problem. We're going to price your offer. We're going to come up with the price based on the value, not based on what you think they can afford. And then number 4, we're going to come up with your main social media platform to market on so that you can start selling by Black Friday. Okay. So we're going to do that over 8 weeks. I'm going to teach you live every single week. So it's basically a live workshop every single week. I'm going to teach you, you're going to work. I'm going to teach you, you're going to work. And then we're going to do Q&A at the end. And then you're going to do some work throughout the week. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to teach you, you're going to work. I'm going to teach you, you're going to work. That's going to be the same cycle for 8 weeks. And at the end of 8 weeks, you're going to have your business. You're going to be ready to go. The Brain to Business Bootcamp is $497. It's broken up into 3 payments of $189. And it's an 8-week commitment. The lives are going to be on Tuesday evenings around 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm making them later because I know a lot of the women who are joining already have jobs. And I wanted it to be later in the evening so that you have the opportunity to actually sit down with your pen and paper and work. You will have access to the replays if you miss a live or you can't join us for whatever reason. And you will be able to like email me questions. Like if you can't join and you have questions, you can email me your questions. I will answer them live and you can watch them in the replay. But this is really a program where I want to encourage you to show up live as much as possible. So that's for you if you don't know your business idea, you don't know what you're selling, you don't know how to price it. If you already have a business, you already know what you're selling and you need sales help, you need marketing help, my Side Hustle Society is going to be for you. That's a 12-month group coaching program. I teach live in there too. I do 2 Q&A calls and 1 live masterclass every single month. You get texting access to me in between calls. So you can basically ask me questions every single day, Monday through Friday in the Side Hustle Society. We have an amazing group of women in there who are so supportive and encouraging of each other. All different types of businesses in there. Most of them are all product businesses, to be honest. All different types of businesses in there in the Side Hustle Society. And that's a 12-month program. It's $2,000 and it's 12 payments of $199. So you can send me a DM, let me know what program you want to join. I can get you the link and we can get this party started. I would love to help you start your business. I'm very excited to help you. If you have questions, DM me. The Brain to Business Bootcamp only has 8 more spots left. So if I was you, I would go sign up. This is going to sell out. Once we get to 12, I'm not letting anyone else in because I want this to stay small. I want this to stay intimate. And I want to be able to give you all time to work during the calls as well as ask me questions. And if we go over that amount, our calls are going to be too long. And starting at 9 o'clock, they cannot be too long, right? So if you're interested, get in. I do not know when I'm running another one. if we're going to even have time to do another one before the end of 2023. So this is your chance. And I also will tell you this. If I do run another one, the price is going up. It's not going to be the same price no more. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. So I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. DM me on Instagram or TikTok if you have any additional questions. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.